We're not saying no foreigner must come and trade in South Africa, because Zimbabweans are no foreigners in South Africa, they're Africans. So that's why you are wrong in your joke to say we're all going to be South Africans. We're all going to go back to being Africans. Because that's the problem with you, South Africans. You think you are a Europe of Africa.
We need to go back to our continent and identify with it, and it must be borderless. And borderless does not mean criminality. Europeans have a borderless continent called Europe. They trade with ease. You have breakfast in Milan, in Italy, and then sleep in London with no hassle. So, and then when it comes to us, because the unity of Africans threatens them, they say, no, I'm a political activist. My interest is in contributing to change the lives of people. And I don't need to be president to do that. I change lives of people now.
Well, brothers and sisters, you heard little on what Julius Malema said. When it's come to the unity of Africa, Julius Malema is an EFF leader who has entered the history of liberating of African thoughts in only a decade. Only a decade. Once he has spoken about things that were not allowed for South Africans to speak for. For example, land, minerals, crime in South Africa and Africa in general. Julius Malema speaking on restoration of land without compensation. In many of his speeches, he's speaking about these issues. But at that time, they were not anyone allowed to speak about what Julius Malema said. So I always appreciate his speeches on my view, but I want you to listen also what Julius Malema speaking on the future of Africa and Africans. This is the full speech of Julius Malema, speaking a lot of things that Africans, if we can't do it now, but then we are not ready to unite, or we are not ready to make the better future of Africa that we want. Take a listen on this speech and let me know your thought in the comment section.
Someone said, always when they pass, they're like, God, the poor call those ones poor. They say these ones are poor. God, that's how bad
That's
they
how
are.
bad things are.
So those are the people I want. And I turn their lives like this. And that makes me sleep at night. Not union building. If it happens, God willing, it will happen. If it doesn't happen, it will not stop me from changing the lives of African people. Well, that is his own opinion. He says we stay in houses with swimming pools.
Yes.
Who said Fidel Castro didn't have a swimming pool? He doesn't know where Fidel Castro stayed.
Yeah.
All of them don't know where Fidel stayed. Where is this culture of Fidel? What is socialism about cigars? Fidel smokes cigars. Why am I forgetting his name? The former president of Venezuela, Chavez.
Yeah.
Chavez was a smart dresser. Then Chavez is a socialist who gets celebrated by Moeletsi and all of them, and Fidel and all of them, and president of China now.
Yeah.
What is the looks have to do with your commitment to a certain political ideology? You can't say the president of China is not committed to socialism because of how he dresses. Yeah. The president of China doesn't dress like some professor at Vez, those professors. And then you look at that professor who teaches economics dressed like that, who's a market fundamentalist. He's dressed like that. And you say by the looks, he looks like he supports socialism. No, you can't define. So we are saying to you, when we take over, we'll implement socialist policies. And whether Moeletsi believes it or not, he will see when we take over, because we've never made a commitment which we have never followed through. Coalitions are an indication of voters saying, you guys must work together. And you can't undermine the voters and say, no, we can't work with anyone. You are elected, you are not given sufficient majority, and no one has sufficient majority. The voters are saying, come together and let's see what you can do. That's why I don't agree with the ANC proposal that, no, the one with more numbers must be the one that becomes president. Then what is the point of negotiating? Because the negotiation should mean who's bringing the quality, both in human resource and policy-wise.
So you heard those two speeches from Julius Malema, and that was his view and my view. That's why I share this video to you. Let us know what you think on these words from Julius Malema in the comment section. Welcome again. This is Facts About Africa. Our aim is to change the negative narrative of Mother Africa, to share thought to Africans in the continent and those who are in diaspora. So you as Africa, you can share this video to many as you can. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to our channel. This is our African platform. That's why we share this kind of video. Thank you. See you later.